What's up, youngsters? It's Nova, and welcome back to the channel. Now, my voice sounds a little bit deep. It's not because I grew up, It's because I actually just woke up. I wanted to record this video yesterday, but it was just too noisy where I'm at right now, or where I was. Yeah, where I'm at. So yeah, and it's the morning now, and there's an ice cream truck outside. It's very early, so it's like, what are you doing here? You hear me? I don't think any kid's gonna be up at this time, especially with the whole, being able to sleep in now. So lucky. But anyway, this video, I wanted to talk about skill-based matchmaking today. It's a little different. It's not like I'm out here trying to talk about a certain new topic or certain new trend or whatever, because there's a ton of videos already on skill-based matchmaking, trying to, some people say it exists, some people say it doesn't, some people say it's only if, some people teach you how to go exploit it. There's a lot of it's just a topic that everybody kind of touches at one point, and I'm not here to like debate whether it exists or not. I'm kind of just here to put I don't know, like my 2 cents into it. But yeah, like the gameplay I'm showing you right now, it's actually a great example of what skill-based matchmaking looks like for me. When I post a video of Call of Duty, if it's not a like compilation or like a funny skit or anything like that, it's either some gameplay that I try to do that I did very well on. I usually try to post like 50 plus kill games, and yeah. So, but the thing is that that's for entertainment. That's for the flash of it. That's for like, to like the takeaway. I kind of like what you could be if you consistently practice and like one day want to get to that level, right? I'm not saying I'm like the best and all that, but yeah, I know how it could be, like I used to watch smaller YouTubers and stuff like that. I still kind of do, not smaller YouTubers, but like, well, now they're pretty big YouTubers. But point is that, like, you just see the kind of like the way they play, and you want to kind of mimic that, or like at least, yeah, mimic it. Really, I wanted to mimic it at least. But yeah, but this game right here that I'm showing you, it's like a great example of what it looks like. Out of like 50 games that I played, let's say I play 50 games in one day. This is what 40 games out of those 50 look like. It's not like me going extremely well, but it's not me doing extremely bad. It's very competitive. It's like fast paced. It's tedious. It's tiring, because skill-based matchmaking for me, it kind of like, well, I should actually explain what skill-based matchmaking is. It's basically if you play good, right? The game sees that you're doing good, therefore it's gonna put you against like kind of like people at your level, you could say so. And some of the times it's not even your level. Sometimes they just put you against straight up sweats if you're doing good. Like for me, I'm just like, for me, it's what it looks like. It's like I either join the game late, which is always the case for some odd reason, and the worst part is like they're either like a full-on team that just wants to like play the objective, which is really annoying, because like straight off the bat they're like holding down a position, they're flanking, they're just C4ing, RPGing, they're doing bunny hops, they're slide canceling out of nowhere. It starts getting competitive, and for some odd reason for me, I always get like the team that never wants to cap, or like never wants to play the objective. Like in nomination, they don't cap flags. They just cap the spawn flag, and that's it. They don't ever try to go for the middle flag. And then just like with 2 minutes left in the game, they're rushing to get that last flag. We're already down like 100 points. Like there's no point to it. You might as well play for the kills. Don't play for the objective. And this is like one of those examples. I admit, like, this is not my first game that I played. So like I'm already kind of like fatigued. I'm losing focus. It's just I'm just in a sense trying to bring it back, and trying to gain my composure, but it's just like it's not there. I'm getting hit from all types of angles. I'm getting C4'd. I'm just getting hit by the car 9. It's just a lot. It's not a suitable environment to get like a high scoring streak. But my point to this is basically, when I get into these games, I understand that it's not, the game is not it's trying to kind of balance itself out. Does that make sense? It's not trying to have one dominant player. over the other. That makes sense. It's trying to make it more fair in a sense. It's trying to, make sure that one team isn't stormed by like a bunch of kill streaks, and basically we have to play the objective. And I understand that, but as a COD player, um, we want to do good. We want to, just beast mode it throughout the whole thing. And yeah, like I understand that, but I just think like at the end of the day, like for me personally, my 2 cents is that skill-based matchmaking, do I like it? No, I don't like it. I want to do good all the time, but the thing is this, over this time, like I sometimes take a break from COD to come back to, like I just feel like truly reflecting on the way the game is built, and I hope they don't have it in the next COD. Um, but reflecting on it, it's just whoever's a beginner to intermediate. If you ever run into these types of games, like don't get discouraged by them, and get like they're gonna be frustrating, but try your best not to get frustrated by it, because at the end of the day, it's really kind of like preparing you to like be more more fast-paced, more quick to react, more aggressive. Like look at me. Like I could have just been like, you know what, I'm leaving this game. And sometimes I do. Like I just leave the game entirely. I'm just like, you know what, I don't even want to do this. But like there's times where I'm just like, you know what, all right, then if you guys are gonna go 100%, like just try to like completely like destroy me and like burn me 6 feet, then I'm gonna try to do the same, get into that competitive spirit, so in order to be able to kind of like even help your team, there's times where I've just gone off, and like in this game, like I persevered through it, like I was annoyed sometimes, I was off like one off the VTOL or like etc, and like it frustrates me, but at the end of the day, you keep pushing, and look with that, I got it. I got my chopper gunner or whatever you want to call it. I think it's called chopper gunner. Me and names don't get along. Anyway, but yeah, and at the end I still lost, but at the end of the day, like at least being able to get a chopper gunner in, I know inside me that I tried my best, and I'm getting better, as a COD player. So when I actually land into those, I guess you could say, scrub lobbies, or like people that are just getting the game, because I know I'm not getting placed with like Christmas news or like people that got it for their birthday and all that. I'm not getting placed with those people for the most part. But when I do get placed in those good lobbies, I guess, where I could go off, it's just 10 times easier. And that's just basically the message I'm trying to get out, is that skill-based matchmaking is annoying, right? I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm saying that at the end of the day, play to the environment and see how the environment kind of just helps you out and in this case it's Call of Duty. It helps you out by making you a better Call of Duty player. But yeah, that's all. I guess it's more of a rant today. I'm telling you, like, skill-based matchmaking has basically been kicking my ass these couple of days. Season 5, I wanted to play it, but like I just can't seem to get good gameplay right now. I'm in that like kind of like phase of those 50 games, those 40 games, like I'm just playing. For some reason, it's always those 40 that are always gonna kick my ass, and like I'm trying, I think the new maps are kind of butt, I really don't like the oil rig one is too big, and the port one is just too narrow, so yeah, I guess that's my opinion on those two maps. But yeah, this kind of a rant, that's it, that's all I really had on my mind, and that's all really I want to post. I guess this is like testing the waters in terms of rants and just talking about certain topics or certain mechanics of the game. But anyway, I want to thank y'all for watching. If you stuck around for this long, I hope you have a beautiful day. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Do what you got to do, and I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace.